Good morning, students. In this lecture, we will discuss about the second case study. It is related to the air pollution. This one is is, this one case study is also known as Bhopal gas tragedy, and this accident was happened in Bhopal on 22nd and 3rd December of 1984. Actually, in this accident, a Union Carbide factory, which is known for the production of urea, it was a American-based company, and due to the human error, release a methyl isocyanate gas into the atmosphere, and the atmosphere become pollute, and especially in a winter season on 23rd December of 1984. This gas spread about 40 square kilometer area and killed about 5,100 persons as per the government record, and 65,000 people were suffered from different effects like respiratory, gastrointestinal problems, etc. And about 1,000 pupils have lost their eyes. This study also indicates the pollution shows the adverse effect on human being and their society. Actually, one more thing I would like to share through this slide, that the Bhopal gas tragedy was happened just through the human error, and poisonous gas, this one is methyl isocyanate gas, was released. This one is the byproduct for the production of urea, and this gas was released into the atmosphere, and in winter season this gas was spread due to the dew. In winter season spread in low elevation, in low height, and spread about the 40 to 42 square kilometer area, a large area which was affected through the poisonous gas, and the effect on the population and the local population which were established near the industry. So through this study we can say that the all type of pollution, they may be man-made, they may be natural, the pollution are always show the adverse effects on the human being. They directly effects on natural resources and the human being. In next slide we will discuss about the biological pollution. This one is latest pollution. This one is known as the COVID-19. You all are very much aware about this pollution. This one is the biological pollution. Their symptoms were shown in 2019 in the month of November and December in China and the Wuhan city of China. So this virus was spread through the different ways, and transmitted one person to another person, and their symptoms which it indicates in after 14 days, after their incubation period is 14 days. So if one person may get affected, and their symptoms will be shown in next 14 days. So in this way they इसको पहचान करना to identify the effect, and their treatment can start in after 14 years. So इसका इफेक्ट बहुत ज़्यादा कंट्रीज़ में बहुत जल्दी फैल गया. So because their origin is from microbes or virus, so this one is a biological pollution. So here we have mentioned that how can you prevent this virus to spread, like the source of this virus COVID-19 in is recognized in pangolin and the bat. So they are started from this area, but nowadays this one is enter into the human being, and they are transmitted to one person to another person with coughing and the sneezing. So if we take some prevention and safety measures, so we can reduce their spread, we can reduce their transmission in a long area. So take always handkerchief, tissue paper during sneezing and coughing. Always wash your hand properly with soap and sanitizer, alcohol based sanitizer. If you feel some fever and cough, so directly contact to the medical facilities or the doctor. Don't touch your eyes and nose if you feel some sneezing and coughing. So these are some safety measures. If you follow these, so you can stop the this virus to spread in a large scale. So in this way you can say you can I hope you have understood in the previous slides that we have discussed through the case study the effects of pollution, like first one was oil spill is related to the water, second one was related to the gas, and third one we have discussed is COVID-19 is related to the microbes. So the third one types of this one is the latest pollution effects. Now we are discussing about the prevention method, how to prevent these pollution effects. So I have uh, b- I have mentioned here like 5 different practices which are very much responsible to prevent the all type of pollution and their effects. First one, I think this one is education awareness practices and the program. If we are educate, we are aware about the pollution, their sources, their effects, so we can play an important role to stop the pollution effects. We can play an important role to prevent and their spread. You can see like we are very much aware about the air pollution, water pollution, but sometimes we lose our awareness, and that's why the pollution become rise. Latest example through the COVID-19 we can understand like the government agencies, they are awareing us in different ways, like audio, video, like messages also, ki stop in your home, stay in your home, be safe in your home to prevent the effects of COVID-19 and the spread of this COVID-19. So but most of the people, they are aware, they are listening these warnings, but they are not staying in their homes. So if we use a different education and awareness practices, so that we can prevent the effects. Second one point is strict law and policies. uh, this one is very much useful or helpful to stop the prevention effects of different types of pollution like air, water, and this biological pollution. In last 30 days you have already seen in your city, in your gully mohalla also, that the government of India have strictly follow the strictly ruled lockdown period. Then our police, our volunteers, they are strictly following the law and order. So these are the strict law and policies. If we follow the strict law and policies, definitely we can stop the spread of this all type of pollution, air, water pollution, and the biological pollution also. So the government have to start some strong strict law and policies, so that we can stop the all type of pollution and prevention their effects. Third one is the plantation practices. You know that the plantation is the responsible, helpful to prevent the effect of all types of pollution, because the plantation are helpful to stop the noise pollution, water pollution also, as well as the air pollution also. The plants are helpful to balance the carbon dioxide and the oxygen. Balancing of carbon dioxide and oxygen in nature, in the environment. So the plantation are the much helpful to stop the effects of all type of pollution. In last 2 points, first is bioremediation. This one is the based off R&D, research and development program. So different types of living organisms in terms of plants, microbes, and algae, they are the responsible to stop the all type of pollution. um, for example, like different types of algae, they are the responsible to reduce the oil spill from the sea. So the IIP, Indian Institute of Petroleum, they are working on that, and they have identified some algae, they are responsible to reduce the oil spill effects. So same case in the water pollution, different types of plantation like the elephant grass, lemongrass, these grasses are the responsible to reduce the water pollution or to stop the water pollution in the water body. And last one point is related to the technology. With the help of technology, or the discover the new equipments or the technology, we can stop and prevent the all types of pollution in terms of air, water, and the biological pollution. So I request to all our young dynamic engineers to identify the latest technology, to search the new technology, new ideas, and design some new equipments to stop the all types of pollution. Our scientists and engineers, they are working on that, and that's why they are helping to stop the all type of pollution. And with the help of equipments, we are reducing their effects and stop the all type of pollution. Thank you.